video we have discussed about the what is the sequence, what is the convergent sequence and what is the divergent sequence. In this video I am going to discuss about the Cauchy sequence. In mathematics, a Cauchy sequence is a sequence whose elements become arbitrarily close to each other as the sequence progresses. For example, we have a sequence here. Our sequence is basically 1 by n, and this is the y-axis, and in x-axis we have n plus. It means positive natural numbers. As n tends to infinity, the sequence tends to 0. The first element will be 1 by 1, second 1 by 2, and 1 by 100, and 1 by million, 1 by trillion. It goes like that. As n tends to infinity, it goes to 0, but it will not touch 0. So this is our sequence. So as the sequence progress, for example, here we have a natural number m and another natural number n, and the corresponding value for this sequence is xm and this is xn. So the distance between these two elements in the sequence becomes arbitrarily very close. That is what we mean by Cauchy sequence. Now let us read the mathematical definition of Cauchy sequence. A sequence xn in metric space xd is a Cauchy sequence if for all epsilon greater than 0, take any epsilon that is greater than 0, there exists n epsilon that is element of positive natural numbers. For example, I am taking n epsilon here, such that for all m and n that is greater than n epsilon. So I am taking m and n here that is greater than n epsilon. So the distance between xm and xn will be less than epsilon. So the distance between this xm and xn will be less than epsilon. You take any epsilon, you can find some xn and xm such that the distance between these two elements will be less than epsilon. Basically, it is a sequence whose elements become arbitrarily close to each other as the sequence progresses.